Hey guys, welcome back to playing Red Carpet Diaries, Book 2, Chapter 6. Your spy movie is shifting into high gear with the huge martial arts battle, but Apricot's bratty behavior threatens to ruin the entire shoot. As always, we're about to throw fists, Apricot, because I am tired of your shit. What's gonna happen now, because things just didn't go well last time. Warning, this chapter contains scenes related to sexual assault or violence. Ugh, I don't know if I'm ready. Red Carpet Diaries 2. Let's get it. Let's go. Chapter 6. Are you ready to rumble? Your first day under Tad Princeton's management was a whirlwind, which ended with Tad informing you that you're now dating your co-star Charlie. Today, you're heading back to the LA set to rehearse your next big scene. You pull yourself together and head to the studio. When you get there, Tommy's instructing crew members to hang green screens left, right, center, even on the ceiling. Okay. So what's going on here? Let me guess. We're shooting a love scene. I've seen so many green scenes. I've never seen so many green screens on one set. That's because you never worked with Tommy bored before, baby. Okay. He gives you a gleeful double finger gun. Today we're rehearsing the big martial arts battle. That should be fun to watch. Should I just sit up in the corner or... What are you talking about, babies? You and Apricot going mano a mano, foot foot. Okay. You know I don't know martial arts, right? And my name is Dakota, not Bae. He shrugs and waves a hand through the air like he's swatting a fly. Don't get touchy. Those are just details. They will explain everything. He turns his back to you and starts directing the crew again. No. That tall one goes hard. I want them at least 3 stories up by the end. We could fix that in post. Hey, yeah, we could. You sir are a genius. Dave, Tommy's assistant, pass up to you. I wasn't kidding, you know. I have 0 martial arts experience. Well, from what I understand, a lot of the scenes just wire work. For the rest, we've hired a great trainer. You've probably heard of him before. Jean-Paul Hargrave. Did a ton of movies in the 80s and 90s. I prefer Jackie Chan. Not ringing a bell. Either way, you should probably get changed. His trainings can be intense. And I'm scared. They waits while you dug into a dressing room to change into workout clothes. When you're ready, he leads you down to the hall to a gym where Matt is sparring with a large man you don't recognize. Dave's walkie-talkie buzzes the minute you step inside. Dave, we need someone to give this harness a test run. That's Tommy. I better go. He rushed off soon. Matt and the trainer finished sparring and turned to you. Hey, Jean-Paul, this is Dakota. A new student from my dojo. I am Jean-Paul Hargrave. You may remember me for such fields as Fatality Count and Death Hunter. He bows to you. Lion's and my friend, F you. When you stand back up, he's smiling serenely at you. I see I've already learned the first rule of the dojo. Respect for your sensei. Yeah, sure. He claps his giant meaty paw. Giant meaty paws! Reference. Together, the sound echoing through the room. Enough small talk, let's begin. The first thing you'll learn is how to respond to hold moves. He circles the air with the massive hairy arm bending slightly like he's got a head wedged in his armpit. That sounds fun. Matt glances over at you, eyes wide, and his face lights up. You know, Jean-Paul, if you want to take a break, I'd be happy to run Dakota through the basics. I don't remember you achieve a black belt at Kaido, Mr. Rodriguez. Obviously, I'm not your level of Hargrave Sensei, but I've acted in a lot of movies where I did my own martial arts scenes, and of course, your training today was incredibly thorough. Well, I suppose that would be acceptable, and Dakota's comfortable being trained by a lower-level practitioner. Wow. He shrugs, drops of sweat clinging to the hairs of his arms and chest like smelly dew. Ugh. Caught in a tangled thicket, Matt turns to you grinning. So how about it? Heck yeah. But I'm not paying for it. I'm a complete noob after all. I should probably learn from the master. So just so I'm gonna head out for the day, but I'll see you tomorrow for the shoot. He turns, bows to Hargrave, and leaves. Let us begin! He strides over, whips your arm around before you even realize what's happening, twisted behind your back. You're incapacitated, fighter. What do? Amid defeat, negotiate terms of surrender? Never! You use my momentum against me. He lets go, swapping spots, and now you're holding his arm. Then in a few rapid motions, he spins around and flips you until you're back on the mats. Ooh. Now show me. You try to perform the move, straining against his bow, but you can't make him budge. Were you slipping before like this? He takes up the same position and quickly flips you over again with the heavy thud. How can you not? In the words of my beloved Camp Ninja character, instructor Ron Paul Hartstaff, bang makes game! You keep trying to move over and over until finally you manage to flip him. I did it! You raise your hands above your head and he grabs you, spinning you sideways onto the mat. Never let your defenses down. Can you slow down a little? Show me that move again. Show it me? Finally, the spirit of the warrior emerges. Bring it. You lift your arm so he flips you to the mats again. Ooh. Joe, did you understand the sequence? Nope. Maybe. You slowly work your way through the motions. The first time you can't get it. Your positions are quick, but you're moving too slowly. You try again, working through the motions more quickly, finally manage to flip him. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Never apologize. That's for a castigator? One of my earlier films. Really though, no need to apologize. You executed the move well. Oh, thanks. Keeps running you through holes, throws, pins, and turns until you're practically dripping with sweat. Pretty sure this isn't all mine. Ugh. Finally, after what feels like hours, he claps his hands together. Your training is complete. Really, how'd I do? You're in a word, terrible. Audience can differentiate between true mastery and fancy camera angles. If they cut Nightwalker 2, Tonight We Run will have much better returns. Wow, what a descriptive title. You're more than ready for today's choreography, however. Choreography. It's even possible you make it to the shootout in the springs. Wow, living the dream, huh? He bows to you, his ponytail flicking, and final... I want to punch this dude. Stop dripping your sweat on me. Ugh. Flick a final drop of sweat onto your face and marches out the door without saying another word. You head down the hall and back to the set. Can I take a shower? Please let me wipe all this. I guess it's time to put this training to the test. When you arrive, all the green screens are replaced. Tommy and Hargrave are standing near the main set chatting. Dakota's here. I knew this. I was about to give him John Paul's voice. Dakota's here. That's great. Ready to rehearse the fight scene? Absolutely, I feel. Just then a door banks open and Apricot stamps in, pausing only to sneer at you. Dear please. She runs up and hugs him. Long time no see, Miss Apricot. What are you doing here? Did you hear I'm the star of the movie? Wait a second, you think you're the star? You two know each other? Oh, yeah, okay. JPHG was one of the biggest stars of the 90s. Naturally, he was at all my parents' parties. Even in a room full of stars, Apricot was always pop up out of nowhere, and somehow managed to steal the show. Gee. But what are you doing here, Jumbo? Just swinging by to hang with me? I'm choreographing the fight scene and providing on-set training. I can't believe anyone would think they could star in a movie like this and not already know some basic martial arts moves. Wow. First of all, I got put in this movie without my consent. Oh, sorry. Was he talking about you, Dakota? You forced on a bright smile. Floozy. He was. I guess some of us land leading roles based on our acting abilities. Should we get started? Tell me now how it worked out all the details. Absolutely, I'm excited to see what you have planned. Me too, but first I still need a latte. Back in a few, ciao. Can she seriously just walk off? She flounces off set without even a backwards glance. I'm not going to complain at Tommy. He turned to Jean-Paul. Let's do this. Well, I for one look forward to using extra time to really perfect my half of the scene. Perfect mixed practice, huh? What? From build and destroy is only my most famous line in that movie. So that was a compliment, right? How much clearer can I be? Hargrave runs you through a few of the opening moves while you wait for Apricot to return. Finally, she arrives tapping at her phone as she struts to the room like she doesn't have a care in her world. Not surprised. So glad you decided to join us. Didn't have anything better to do. I mean, besides hang out with Taylor and the girl squad at the beach, honestly, we do that all the time. You ladies ready to rumble? Oh my god, please, this is taking so long already. Notice Tommy's jaw clenched, but a few seconds later, he forces on a smile. Looks like I'm not the only one fed up with her attitude. You worried things are going to speed up now. This fight is taking place in the sub-basement of the abandoned consulate in San Tribita. Falcon word to Black Ops mission there. He's sending his number 2, Wraith. He finger goes at Apricot. To find some evidence of what they did, fodder or for blackmail or whatever. He waves his hands in the air like the explanation is already born him. Point is, Agent Warren realized what they were after, so she's here for the same thing. Then boom boom! He makes explosions with his hands. Once you two baby arenas realize you're both trying to get the goods, things go off. We're doing what now? The consulate is abandoned. Why would there be evidence here? And for that matter, would either of us really go into a mission like this alone? There were hitchmen that you already defeated. Maybe your team was outside as backup? Whatever, I'll add all that in post. Apricot rolls her eyes. Who cares about the dumb stuff? Can we just learn to fight already? After all, Dakota probably has a blue plate special to get to. Or delay. Let's figure out this fight. It's JBHG's show now. Listen to him, okay? He brushes off to craft services, clearly glad to be done with this conversation. I wish I could leave. I'll stay professional for now, but I definitely need to talk to Tommy about Apricot. We will start with... Yes. You lean forward, anxious to catch the next word. Places. Dakota, you'll be here at the opening. Apricot, you'll be here. The crew will strap you into the wire rings. I tried to tell Tommy the beauty of Hokkaido needs no help from wires, being insisted. Well, we're no professionals. He directs each of you to the spot on the floor marked with barely visible stripes of tape. Both of you are fitted with a wire harness. Excellent. Now before the fight starts, you can improvise a bit. It will look more natural. Just remember to stay about this far from one another at the outset. It's with the camera angles. Got it. Apricot pulls her phone, listen to a quick text, and realize Hargrave was waiting for a response. Text away. Sure, camera angles. We're both ready. The smell of the fight is in the air. That's from the trash man comment, by the way. Feel free to use that as a study aid before shooting. He waits for both of you to get into position. Yes, that's good. Here's your thoughts go as follows. Hargrave walks the two of you through the steps of the fight in slow motion. You advance to retreat, catch one another host, the breakout, the wires adding extra floors to each move. The entire fight flows together, each moment carefully choreographed, almost like a dance. And then once Angel Warren has her pin on the ground, Wraith wiggles one arm free and detonates a flash bomb. Tommy yells from across the room. Boom boom! And by the time Warren recovers, she'll be gone, along with the evidence. Should we run through that one more time? That would be... No thanks, JP, I've got it. Besides, I have seriously better things to do in my day than teach Dakota things she should know already. Not waiting for a response, she promptly works to unclip herself from the harness. Apricot quickly frees herself and starts to stride out of the room. You position yourself right in front of her, crouching down slightly. Out of my... She raised her arms to push past you. You grab her to a twist around her body until you flip her into the mats. Heck yeah! Chill Diablo! Sorry, just wanted one more chance to practice before you left. Some of the crew members start chuckling. Excellent technique, Dakota! He turns to Apricot, who's scrambling up from the floor and bows. Thank you, Apricot, for allowing Dakota last opportunity to rehearse. As a novice, she needs as much practice as possible. She glares back and forth between him and you. You can practically see whiffs of steam coming out from her nostrils. Finally, she exhales hard, forcing on a smile. Of course, anything for you, JPHG. And she turns to you, eyes blazing, and jabs a finger at you. You're lucky I'm in a good mood, otherwise you'd be so sued. She turns on her heel and stomps out of the room. Totally worth it. Hargrave and Tommy chat for a few minutes as the crew helps you out of your harness. They finish their discussion on Hargrave bows and leaves the studio. That's what Chance talked to Tommy about Apricot. You walk over quickly before someone else can intercept him. He looks up and frowns, obviously confused to see you. Are they copacetic? Actually, no, it's not. Well, lay it on me. The thing is, Apricot has a serious attitude problem. Isn't taking this production... I'm gonna say that. She walks in late, left for a latte. They barely paid attention during the run-through of our fight. And she left before we even had a chance to run the moves the second time. I wonder why that wrapped up so quickly. I understand that this is a business with some intense personalities. I've worked with that before. But this is next level. Her behavior is totally unprofessional, and it's making it impossible for me to do my job. I'm sorry you feel that way, and honestly, I totally agree with you. Her attitude is affecting the entire production. But what do you want me to do about it? I feel like telling her to shape up is not going to do anything. But I feel like he's not going to fire her. I don't know. I'll see. Honestly, I don't know why you haven't done it already. She's disrespecting all the other actors, and she's disrespecting you. He sighs heavily. He's not going to do it. I hear you, babe, but that's not going to happen. What? But why not? Did anyone tell you who Apricot is? I mean, I think Matt said something about her mom being a model, her parents knowing a lot of folks around Hollywood. Not just some folks. Apricot's family knows everyone. Hell, they run everyone. But I've never heard of the Persimmon family. She can't be that important. That's her mom's stage name. She was the supermodel. They decided to use that once Apricot got into acting. But her dad's last name is... She's the daughter of Victor? Like Victor Marmarty? The very same. And Uncle Vic made it very clear when we started production that he wanted his niece in this movie. Of course he did. So she just gets to act however she wants. I know which side my bread is butter on. That means that he been helping of Apricot? Well, that's just what I've got to swallow. He shrugs, pats you awkwardly on the back and heads out. Wow. Plot twist! You change and catch a car back to your house, exhausted from the day, and still reeling from the revelation that Apricot's in my Marty. Okay, so she's not. I thought that she was his daughter, but now she's just related to him. I'm pretty sure every part of me is sore, brain especially. You collapse on the couch, barely mustering the energy to call for takeout. You're about to call at night when your phone rings. You don't recognize the number. Hello? Dakota, so glad I called you. This is Anita, Victor Marmarty's private secretary? Yes. Of course, I remember you. Is everything okay? Probably not. Everything is great. In fact, Victor was hoping you might be able to join him for dinner tomorrow to talk over how the movie is going. Just the basis, any issues he can help resolve, ideas for punching up your character. He likes to stay involved with his favorite projects. Will at 7:30 work for you at Cucina Formaggio? Cucina Formaggio? Doesn't that place have a Michelin star? 2. As of this year, Victor is used to the best. Apparently so. And yes, I'll be happy to meet him for dinner. I actually have a few concerns I'll very much like to discuss with him. Well, this is not going to go well. I'm sure he'll be eager to hear about them. He'll be expecting you at 7:30. On the dot. She hangs up the phone, leaving you anxious but determined. He said he wants to hear my thoughts about how he could improve the production. He's sure as hell going to hear them. This is not going to go over well. I already know it. You head to bed to rest up for your shoe. Next morning, you wake up raring to go. Bring it, Apricot. I'm ready for you. Quickly get ready and head over to the studio bright and early. But Apricot's already there and she looks phenomenal. Oh, Dakota, so nice of you to join us. Finalmente. Look, you're a fire wardrobe person. I can't believe you're okay with wearing that in the scene. This is your chance to snag a super sweet spy outfit and impress your director. I do not care. I am not spending a lick of money. My character doesn't go to work every day in a superhero costume. Some of us read the script. By all means, wear that. It only makes me look better by comparison. She phones off and you head to the hair and makeup to get ready. The crew quickly readies the set for you and Apricot's epic battle in the green screen constantly. Soon Tommy strides into the set. Looking good, ladies. Apricot, you nailed it with the wardrobe. Totally fierce. Rave. And I like how creatively you're interpreting character. Almost like she's just a regular gal. That's kind of arty, I guess. Anyway, enough chatter. You two ready to kick some ass? I don't know. I wouldn't want to be responsible for injuring the elderly. Don't worry about your Apricot. I've actually practiced the choreography. Apricot may look the part, but that won't change the fact that she barely bothered to rehearse. Please, places, ladies. Two of you move to your marks and the crew harnesses you in. Alright, on 3, 2, 1. Action sequence! Apricot starts digging through files that Tommy will presumably add in post. At least she remembers how this starts. You stalk through a green fabric draped corner and spot her. You freeze. You're exactly the distance that Hargreaves told you to stand apart. Rafe! I mean, he said I could improvise, right? The Falcon finally let you off leash. She tilts her head to the side, eyes narrow and smiles slightly. If you're trying to distract me, it won't work. I've already got what I came for. So far, she's remembering everything, but she'll definitely lose the thread soon. She pretends to slip something into a pocket that holds her hands up. Fall. Innocence. Since I love to stay in chat, I must be going. It's such a full dance card these days. Your next line sets off the rest of your fight. Will she know what to do? Did you say dancing? I'd love to. You hold each other's gaze for a second, stare spheres, then rush towards one another at the same moment. I'm not letting you leave with that. I'd like to see you stop me. You twist to one arm, grabbing her by the arm, and Apricot flips you overhead effortlessly, the wires amplifying the motion. Oof. She tries to run away, but you grab her by an ankle and she tumbles to the ground. Ah! The two of you keep attacking, retreating, grabbing, flipping, working your way through the complicated choreography Hargreaves showed you. She's nailing every single step. Soon as the final move, where Agent Warren pins breaks to the ground. I want to improvise, but I need to stick to the choreography. You perform the whole Hargreaves showed you, pinning her to the ground with one efficient movement. Apricot stares at you fiercely. There her lips slowly curl to the bear's and to smile. Looks like you got me, or at least you had me. She whips her arm free, pressing down a thumb to detonate the flash bomb. If you seen you too bad, you won't be seeing me. You blink exaggeratedly, rubbing at your eyes, peering around the room. But Wraith is gone. And ladies, that was perfect. Hey, I didn't even notice you wore clothes to go to that's how good you look. Thanks. Should we run again? I think I could have gotten a better extension on that one flying kick. Just before Dakota flipped me the second time, I think my form was a little off, maybe. Nope, we got it to take. You ladies nailed it. Like, boom, boom. Well, fine, I don't care. She shrugs, but she looks frustrated. Scowling, she turns away. Is she really upset just because she thinks she could do it better? The crew unharnesses you both. Apricot immediately makes for the door. You take a few quick steps after her. Great job. Sarcasm isn't good luck on you, not like anything else. I was being serious. You really pulled off all that stuff for that fight scene. I was genuinely impressed with your performance. Well, grazie then. She frowns, clearly confused. After a second, her expression curdles into a sneer. If you think this means we're going to start like braiding each other's hair or something, you're so off base. She lifts her hair over her shoulder, stalks out of the room. Wherever be. You head home and take a long hot shower. You want to collapse into your bed, but you're meeting with Victor Mamari just around the corner. The more you think about it, the more you're committed to addressing Apricot with him. Clearly she could bring the goods when she needs to, but her attitude is ridiculous. Maybe Uncle Vic could convince her to act like a professional all the time. This isn't going to be good. You still listen for a delicate conversation. At least it'll be a Susino Formaggio. From what everyone says, the burrata can smooth over any amount of awkward. You're just about to head out the door for the restaurant when you get a call from a block number. Hello? Oh, this is Victor. Oh, hi, Victor. I was just on my way to the restaurant. Anita says 7:30, right? I hope I'm not late. Not at all. In fact, I was calling to beg a change of plans. Would you mind having dinner at my home instead? Some work things kept up, and I need to dive back in after our dinner. Meeting there will make that much easier. Why can't I just say yes? Just say that. It's simple enough for me to head there. I'm sure it'll be much quicker than a dinner. That's very thoughtful of you, but I need some files from my home office anyway. Besides, Anita's always nagging me to remember meals. You'll force me to keep my promises to her. As long as you're sure it's not a problem. On the contrary, you're making my life infinitely simpler. Thanks for being so flexible, Dakota. I'll see you soon. Hangs up the phone, sending you a text a few seconds later with the address. You finish getting ready and call a car to take you to your new destination, the Montmartre Mansion. And here we are, people. We're at the Montmartre Mansion. For long, you pull up outside Colossal Mansion, tucked away from the street and surrounded by opposing gates. Pointed cupolas, tall, weighty stone towers. The house is always expensive and beautiful even, but looks so eerie in the dark, silent night that sends a shiver down your spine. Guess this is the place. Walk up to a keypad and click the intercom. Hello, Dakota. I'm here for a dinner meeting with Victor. Her voice crackles through. Dakota's Victor. Let me open the gates. The gates swing inward, and you pick your way up the long drive to massive dark wood doors. You lift the giant knocker and drop into the door with a heavy thud that you can hear echoing through the house. After a few moments, the door creaks open. Dakota, come on in. Follow Victor to a grand entryway lined in dark wood and filled with elaborately carved furniture. Animal heads are mounted on the walls, and strange weapons are on display around the room, casting long shadows in the dim light. Scary. It's lovely. I like the colors. It's very luxurious and eccentric. Luxurious and eccentric. I think those two words sum me up just about perfectly. Are you hungry? Dinner should be ready in a minute. Absolutely. I worked up an appetite to shoot today. He leads you to an intimate dining area. It's been set for two, with fresh flowers and a giant candelabra in the center. How elaborate do you always dine by candlelight? When did you have time to prepare this? Only on special occasions. And you, my dear, are a very special occasion. Okay. I have excellent health. They spoil me. They really pull this together quickly. Also pay them excellently. Shall we? He pulls out one of the chairs and you sit. A few seconds later, a young woman arrives with elaborate spread of cheese and charcuterie. He raises a hand as she's turning to go. And a bottle of the 82 Dom Perignon. Thank you, Gretchen. She returns with the champagne, filling with flutes for each of you before retreating to the kitchen. I don't eat meat. What? Looks amazing. If only I got to eat charcuterie placed until I die, I think I'd go out happy. It will matter my own heart. But don't fill it too much. There are several courses still to come, of course. Your style just whipped up a multi-course meal? I demand the best. He raised his glass. To you, by the way, I could be wrong, of course, but I think casting you in Double Agent was one of the smartest moves in my career. And I'm never wrong. You clean glasses and sip the champagne, which is ridiculously good. So I asked you here to fill me on your experience so far. How's the production going? Any complaints? Say nothing. Not complain exactly, more like a concern. Go on. No, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it. He leans forward, obviously interested in what you have to say. You clear your throat and fold your hands over one another in your lap to keep them from shaking. Here it goes, don't say it. It concerns your niece Apricot. What about her? I'm not gonna say she's a brat. How do you mean? Just yesterday she skipped training and left rehearsal to get a latte, then walked out after only one run-through. Which meant I wasn't able to get a thorough rehearsal for the fight today. We were lucky to get a decent take. Frankly, it's affecting the entire production. This is gonna be bad. He sits back and steeples his fingers together, staring at you thoughtfully. So what would you propose I do about it? I mean, I think if it were anyone else, I'd fire her. Yeah, exactly. Well, wouldn't you? Probably, but I think we both know that's not going to happen. Yeah, I know. Can you discipline her? Oh, she'll hear from me. This role's a privilege I'm granting her, not a right. That doesn't change the facts on the ground. She knows, like I think you know, the consequences end at a talking to. Apricot is family, and I look up for family, period. I mean, I get it. I'm sorry about her behavior, believe me. I know how difficult she could be. But she stays in the production. But that's final. Stunned by the control fear in his tone, you're not. Guess that's what Victoria meant about him having a temper. Soon the server comes out with another course, filet mignon, and a luscious looking béarnaise sauce, paired with glasses of looking red wine. As soon as she departs, Victor leans across the table, smiling devilishly. What? You know, I could look out for you too. You pull back slightly. You already have again this role in such a big picture. I'm so grateful. He sliced a whisper-thin piece of the dripping rare steak, piercing the end of the knife, and holds it up towards him. What? What is happening? Grateful is nice, but I'd rather have you be other things. Why? Why is this going down a dirty road? My mind is seriously in the gutter. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I'll spell it out for you then. Please? No! What? Whew, I need to calm myself. Whew. I can't believe this is happening. So this is what they meant by sexual assault. Please tell me that we could just run out? Please? Sleep with me tonight. I promise the pleasure will extend from beyond the bed. Can I walk out? Can I say no? This can't be seriously happening. You go balling your hands into fists and shop, they're shaking. But I do what I say. Say hell no. That's hilarious. That's inappropriate, dude. That's not gonna happen. Frankly, I'm appalled that you even suggested. I'm a professional, not your toy. Call yourself wherever you like. You owe your current career to me. I like the favor repaid. What? Get me out of here. Where's Thomas? Please come save me. And I'm sure you know I'm used to getting what I want. Bye. I'm getting up. I'm leaving now. You swallow hard. It feels like the room is starting to close in around you. Get up, get up, get up. You glance around, suddenly aware of how alone you are, how isolated, that he planned for it to happen this way. Get up, get up, get up. Victor stands and walks around to your side of the table, placing his hands on your shoulders. Get up, get up! Don't make this difficult, Dakota. It's supposed to be fun. I am not having fun. Can I please get up? You know I have it in my power to give you the world. The best parts. Media coverage. Frankly, ludicrous. Mouse a mudding. All you need to do is say yes. Let it happen, and then I promise we'll both be happy. Get up, get up! He grazed a finger along your jaw. You're paralyzed with fear. And something inside of you snaps. Yeah! Yes, throw the wine! You grab your wine glass, spin around, and throw it straight in his face. Ugh! You burst out of your chair, knocking Victor aside with a shoulder as you bolt for the entryway. Yes! Yes! He stumbles backwards, obviously shocked. Yes! My queen! What the hell do you call that? And where do you think you're going? I'm out of here. Leave me alone. I'll call the cops. I told them what? I haven't done anything wrong. Who would believe? I mean, he's right. It's his word against mine. He takes a step towards you, his face contorted with rage. And Victor, my Marty, I have all the power here. You're the girl I'll hire, trying to make trouble for a valuable member of society. You back away, your blood like ice in your veins. Suddenly, run to the door. He lunges, run to the door. Ah! You dodge around him and run through the mesh politely. Run through the door. Banging into taxidermy animals, monsters in the dim light, his teeth bared. You keep running as fast as you can, pushing through the heavy doors. You sprint down the long driveway, blinded by tears. Let me get out of here, please. Just let me get out. Hunt! Thomas, come save me. At the bottom of the drive, you spot a door next to the gate. You try it. Thankfully, it's unlocked. Just as you pull it open, you hear Victor's voice echoing behind you. You turn to see him silhouetted in the mesh's entryway. You made the wrong choice, Dakota. No one says no to Victor Marty. No one. Well, I just did. I just did. The mask is off. Victor Mortensen isn't just the most powerful man in Hollywood. He's a monster. Well, I'm pretty sure we already do that. And now he's your enemy. I don't care. Whew, wow. That was interesting, people. I wonder what's going to happen next. Oh my goodness. So gross. That was so gross. Ugh. Anyway, so I'll see you guys next week for the next chapter of Red Carpet Diaries. So see you then. Bye-bye.